All right, welcome to the practice today. Finding whatever we need for our practice today, for our chair yoga today. So you've got your chair and whatever kind of chair you can use, you want to make sure that you have enough space to be able to, you don't want arms in the way of the chair. And grabbing whatever we need for our practice today. So if we're using blocks, straps, blankets, pillows, a support for the back of your chair, whatever works best or whatever you are using for your practice. So grabbing those things, having yourself ready, finding ourselves in our chair, making sure. So if you're coming out of an injury or an illness, anything like that, feel free. That is the beauty of chair yoga. Feel free to use the back of the chair the whole time. Feel free to rest against it whenever you need to. Otherwise, we're moving ourselves to the center of our chair, away from the back of the chair so that we are engaging the core the whole time. And I'll tell you, after having that stoic flu, my lower abs and my stomach muscles are still very sore. It's like I did the ultimate ab workout or just like somebody pummeled me. So it's really challenging to sit away from the back of the chair right now. So this is very challenging. It's good times. All right, so we're sitting up nice and tall, sitting in the center of that chair, lengthening up through our spine, tailbone is pointed down, stacking those vertebrae, crown of the head, lifting towards the ceiling. Let's roll those shoulders out. And you can be as dramatic with those shoulders as you want. That might mean for you, again, that's the beauty of doing this in your own home. That might mean that you are full on doing arm circles today, or you are just rolling your shoulders. So whatever feels best for you, whatever is supportive for you, whatever kind of mood you're in, where you're just like, everything needs to be big today. Okay. Or everything needs to be small today. Okay. So do whatever feels best for you. We were rolling one way. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders or do your arm circles the other way. So rolling that out. And we just do this to begin to get that blood flowing, to begin to warm up our muscles. So we're starting at the top of the body, working towards the bottom. And I feel like I'm off. Oh, like kind of am off. It's like, there we go. Good. All right, roll it back again. And then roll it forward again. Nice. Shake those arms out. Good. Let's drop our chin towards our chest. As you do that, I like to have my arms dangling off to the side because I like to have heavy arms, because that helps me lengthen through the back of my neck. So if you think about my arms being super duper heavy, sinking down towards the floor, it lengthens those arms, pulls them down, and then it pulls my shoulder blades down, and then it lengthens my neck. So I get that extra, just itty bitty extra stretch in the neck. Let's lift that head center and take our eyes to the ceiling. Eyes to sky. Just opening up that chest. Or not chest. Opening up that chin, the neck. That's what I'm looking for. Let's drop our chin back to the chest. There we go. And then let's lift our eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Good. Head to neutral. Let's look to the right. Looking to the right. Again, still keeping my arms to the side, or if you want to rest your arms, they can. I feel like I really need to release some tension, so I'm going to keep them down to my side. But looking over to the right, thinking about our chin going over towards that shoulder, not bringing the shoulder to the chin, doing the other way. So bringing chin to shoulder. Head to center. Let's look the other way. Chin to shoulder. Ooh, yeah. Maybe if you've got a lot of tension in your neck and your shoulders today, upper back, it can be helpful to have the imaginary 50-pound weights in your hands And really pulling those arms down and away. Woo, that changed it too. Your imagination, wow. Bring that back to center. Drop our chin to chest again. Lift that head to center, look to the right again. Look to the left. Head back to neutral, drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then left ear to left shoulder. Good, head back to center. Let's do some neck circles here. Oh, release those arms, drop our chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. And take this from side to side. And these are your front half neck circles. We don't circle the neck back because that can be painful. Might cause a little bit of pain or soreness. It's safer to keep the neck circled right there in the front where you can control that. Good. And drop that chin back to chest. Lift our head up to center, roll the shoulders back to open up that chest. Let's inhale and sweep this up. Big sun breath up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. As we exhale, let's open up that chest. So hold the back of the chair or the seat of the chair, or clasp the hands behind you, or hold onto your strap. Let's open up that chest. Good. Ooh. Drop our chin to chest. Head lifts to center, look to the right, and look to the left. And head back to center. Good, release our arms. Let's release that, shake that out, very nice. Roll those shoulders back to open up that chest again. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Inhale and sweep this up. Let's clasp our hands at the top. Press our palms towards the ceiling. Lengthen up through that torso. Through those abdominals, all those abdominals through that spine. Reach up through that. Let's fill up our lungs. So let's inhale it deeply here. And exhale it out. Good. Inhale it deeply. And big exhale out. And inhale it deeply. And big exhale out. Good. Let's keep our arms up. You can release those hands, keep our fingers reaching, and let's walk our legs over to the right. So walk our legs to the right side of the chair. Let's take those hands, to the top of the back of the seat of the chair. And use that leverage of the seat of the chair. I can barely do this today. Use that leverage to twist, and you can go as deep in this spinal twist as feels good for you. Let's add in a breath. So actually, let's add in 2 breaths. Let's inhale it deeply here. And exhale that out. And big, deep inhale. And exhale it out. Ooh, goodness. Reach those arms back up. Let's walk our legs back to center, and now let's go ahead and walk those legs over to the left. Take our hands to the back of the seat of the chair. Same thing on this side. Using those arms, that grip as leverage for that spinal twist. Breathe it here. Inhale it deeply. And exhale it out. And inhale it deeply. And exhale it out. It's that kind of pain where that's all you can do is laugh, because the alternative would be to cry, and I don't want to cry. Let's reach our arms up and let's take this back to center. Good. Lifting those arms nice and tall. bring our hands out in front of us. We've got our stop hands here. Point our fingers down, lift those fingers up. Point those fingers down, lift those fingers up. Point those fingers down and lift those fingers up. Rotate those wrists. I think I'm also laughing because on that twisting, it was like, you know, that roller coaster feeling that you get, the fluttering of your tummy. That's what was going on too with my muscles. I was like, why is causing the automatic giggles, and twist that the other way. Good. Let's open that up. Ooh, we see those arms in our peripheral vision. Take our palms up, make some fists, roll those knuckles in, and let's take this into a nice exaggerated bicep curl. I think of, yeah, was it Hercules with the little muscles? Okay, open this up and let's go ahead and arch that back. Hercules cartoon, and then round that. So let's inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale and open. Exhale and round. Inhale and open. And exhale and round. Woo-wee. Good. Bring this back to center. Nice. Open that up, palms down, and roll those shoulders back. Ooh, that feels good. Good. And roll those shoulders forward. Big breath up here. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Let's go into our seated sun salutations. So placing our blocks where we want them. So I'm using, if you're using blocks, you don't have to use blocks. You can have your hands on your feet, on your shins, or on the floor if your arms are long enough, or you can be using stiff pillows, whatever works for you. If you don't have blocks, you can use a stack of books too. That can work as well. So we've got ourselves sitting up nice and tall, preparing for our seated sun salutations. Let's inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over, seated forward fold. Now, if you've got the tight hip flexors or the some back stuff going on, you can always have a pillow here, and that can be super helpful to get you into the movement. So you can do that as well. Got those hands on those blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through our arms, and that automatically lengthens us through our spine. So our tailbone pointed down towards the seat of the chair, crown of the head, lengthening up towards the ceiling. Got that nice lengthened spine, lengthened arms. Let's release this back into that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen this again. Exhale and release. Take a big deep breath up. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. These forward folds feel good. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here. And let's go ahead and press our left hand into block today. So let's go left, pressing that in, and let's open to the right. Maybe your arm can be straight. Maybe you want your hand on your lowest rib, your lowest rib. Or maybe your arm is out to the side. Just depending on your mobility and flexibility today. Remembering every day is different. So no pressure, no judgment. Listening to your body and where your body is going today in this moment. And then release this back into that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here again. Right hand this time presses into that block. Let's open to the left. And again, same thing. Maybe your mobility is letting you lift all the way up or to the side, or hand is to that lowest rib. holding on to that lowest rib. So you've got, but we've, either way, in any of those poses, we are opening our torso to the left side. So we've got that nice and open, that feels good. And then release this back into that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Left hand, let's press it back into that block. Right arm, twist open. Yeah, a little more, bit more mobility this time, or not. Again, listening to your body, where your body's at today, breathing into that. And then let's go ahead and release that and relax. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep those arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Press our right hand into block. Lift our left arm up. Spinal twist over to this left side and breathe. And then release that and relax. Good. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, our hands to heart. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, our hands to heart. Let's hold this here. Sit ourselves up tall. I'm actually scooting myself a little bit more forward because we're going to do that hinge and twist. So sit that up tall. Inhale it deeply here. And let's hinge at those hips and exhale as we twist over to the left. So that right elbow or that right tricep or even the right shoulder is trying to get over to that left thigh. It may not happen, but that's the goal. That's what we're trying to get so that we get that really good spinal twist and good latissimus dorsi. That's your big back muscles. Get that good stretch back there. Woo. And you could be looking to the side, or maybe you're looking up towards the ceiling. And deep breathing here. Deep breathing with that. And let's bring this back to center. Oh, yeah. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep this up. Hands to prayer. Exhale our hands to heart. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's sit ourselves up tall. Inhale. As we exhale, let's hinge and twist. Oh, yeah. Same thing, trying to get that left elbow, left tricep to that right thigh. That's the goal, at least. That's where we're trying to head, but your body may not go that way, and that is okay, as long as you've got just a little bit of twist here for the lats, those big back muscles, and breathe. Good, bring this back to center. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep this up. And let's release our arms to our sides. Good, roll that back and roll that forward. Let's get into those legs. This is where I was dreading. It's like, oh, I might do single leg today. We'll see. All right, we're going to take ourselves into staff pose. I'm going for single leg today. So that's also good to recognize. Maybe you've got some stuff going on where you're like, I'm going to push it. I am not going to push it today. I've got single leg. Otherwise, you've got both legs. We've got those arms lifted, and let's breathe it here. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Again, big deep inhale and exhale it out. And one more time, I think this is harder. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Very nice. You are holding that here. Let's release those arms either out to the side or right here. We've got the hamstring curl and leg extension. So we've got that foot nice and flexed. Let's go ahead and curl this in and extend. There's 8. Curl this in and extend. There's 7. Curl this in and extend. There's 6. Curl this in and extend. There's 5. Curl this in and extend. There's 4. Keep that foot flexed. Curl this in and extend. It really helps on that extension. There's 3. Curl this in and extend. There's 2. Curl this in. We're going to hold the next extension. Hold that. Good. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the feet, because you've got double pointed toes, and flex the feet, foot. Good, very nice. Go ahead and release that. Good. Take that out. Let's scoot ourselves back. Bring our right leg in. And go ahead and give that right leg a nice big hug. Hug that in. Maybe rock it a little bit. Let's wrap that left arm around that right leg. And let's go ahead and reach behind that chair. Ooh, yes. We're adding a spinal twist to that hip twist. Goodness gracious, right there. Sitting that up and breathing into this. Let's inhale it deeply. And exhale it out. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and twist the other way. So wrapping that right arm around that right leg, and we're twisting to the left. Good. Breathing deeply. And bring this back to center. Again, give that a nice big hug. Let's go right into hip flexor. So let's take that foot, right foot or right ankle, and place it onto your left thigh. Let's sit ourselves up tall. Actually, find your hinge first. So you can go ahead and find that hinge. Mine is barely, I don't even know if it's hinging today. Wait, there might not be a hinge today, and there might not be a hinge for you. Or this might be like, you're like, man, something happened. I'm super flexible today, and you are full hinging. So just go with that. But remember to keep that chest open, shoulders back. We're trying not to round here. We're trying to lengthen through the spine and get right into the nice hip flexors. All right, let's add in that breath and movement. So let's sit it up tall against the back of the chair. Inhale it deeply here. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. Very good. And bring ourselves back to center, half shoelace. So let's take that heel, right heel, to the left corner of the chair. Let's wrap our left arm around that right leg again. Ha. And now we get even more of that twist right there in that hip flexor and that IT band. So that very thick piece of fascia that goes down the sides of our legs. It's called your IT band. Just twisting into that. Oh, glute. Maybe you're feeling your glute. Maybe you're feeling it in your joint. Hamstring. Quadricep. Maybe you're feeling it on the other side of your body, in your upper body, in your shoulder. Yeah, let's twist it to the other side. So twist that the other way. Not the other side, but the other way. Just wrapping that around. Very good. Very nice. Bring that back to center. Give yourself a big hug again. Good job. Good job, right leg. All right, you can release that. Shake that out. Find ourselves in our staff pose again. So you're either single or double leg. Let's flex through those feet or that foot. Let's reach up through those arms. Find that staff pose and let's breathe it here. Inhale it deeply. And exhale it out. Big deep inhale. And exhale it out. One more time. Big deep inhale. And exhale it out. Good. You can release those arms, either holding on the chair or hands to thighs. And we've got hamstring curl, leg extension, feet or foot flexed. Let's bring this in. Curl it in and extend. There's 8. Curl this in and extend. There's 7. Curl this in and extend. There's 6. Curl this in and extend. There's 5. Curl this in and extend. There's 4. Curl this in and extend. There's 3. Curl this in and extend. There's 2. Curl this in. We're going to hold our next extension and extend. Good. Hold this. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes and flex the feet and release. Good. Shake that out. Scoot yourself back. Bring our left leg in. So left leg comes in. Hug that. Give it a nice big hug. Wrap our right arm around that left leg and let's twist that. Twisting that to the side. Good. Very nice. Let's wrap that left arm around left leg. Twist to the right. Ooh, that feels good too. It's good for upper body. This is all body right here. Feeling good anywhere. Very nice. Bring that back to center. Let's take that ankle, foot, left ankle to that right thigh and find that hinge. So find your hinge wherever it is for you today. On this side, keeping our shoulders down and back. We'll add in that breath and movement in just a moment, but just giving you a chance to see where that hinge is at for you on this side. Good. All right. Making sure that we're sitting up tall against the back of the seat of the chair. Let's add in that breath and movement. Inhale it deeply here. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale that up tall. And exhale, hinge. Ooh, yeah, maybe holding that hinge a little bit here. Again, keep those shoulders back. Keep that chest open. Nice flat back. Very good. And bring ourselves back up. Let's take this into half shoelace. So let's go ahead and take that left heel to the right corner of the seat of the chair. Wrap that right arm around that left leg. There we go. IT band, that nice big fascia strap that's right across and on your muscles right here on that leg, or your glute or your hip, inner thigh maybe too. Lots of places that you can feel these. And it's always good to recognize where you feel it at, to pinpoint, or just to be like in this area. So good to recognize how you're feeling, good to know where it's at in your body. That is what we are also building here, our interoception, proprioception, and interoception, where we recognize where we are feeling things in our body. Building that relationship between that body and that mind. Good, bring this back to center, give this, or actually twist it the other way now. So twisting it to the right. Almost forgot that side. I wouldn't have forgotten, but yeah. Oh yeah, bring that back to center. Give yourself that nice big hug. Yes, and then release that. Good, shake that out. Let's take ourselves into our crescent. So let's take ourselves over to the left side of the chair, giving our right leg, basically the left side of the chair. We've got our supported crescent here, and let's take our left leg behind us. So finding that lengthened left leg behind us, our nice bent right knee in front of us. Yes, our back heel is lifted, so we have this wonderful supported crescent pose. Reach up through our arms, very strong here. Yeah, this is a good one to do. If you ever are like, you're like, I need to stretch after having the stomach flu, this is it. This is the stretch, guys, the crescent stretch, stomach flu crescent stretch. Let's lengthen up through this. Good, to breathe it right here, very nice. Let's take that right hand to the seat of the right chair. No. Ooh. Very good. So reaching up from our fingers all the way down through the side of the body. It's going through that front abs, through that hip flexor, quadricep, hamstring, back into that calf. So many good stretches here. Let's take this hands to hips, or that back hand to the hip, front hand to the thigh. Again, whatever is supportive, most supportive for you. We've got this nice little spinal twist here. You can be looking off to the side, or if you want even more for your neck, you can be looking back behind you or back towards your heel or your calf. That can be challenging too. Just taking your eyes and looking back there. Yep. Very nice. And let's bring this back to center. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg up onto the seat of the chair. Take our left leg off to the side now, so we have more of a lateral stretch. And toe to the front or to the side. Whatever feels best for your ankle, for your mobility, whatever you are working on, whatever your goal is for that foot and ankle. Let's lengthen up through our arms. So we've got this nice gate pose here, or supported gate pose, modified gate pose. Let's take our right hand back to the seat of the chair, right side of the chair, and let's lengthen here again. So we've got this nice side pose, side stretch from our fingers, and this time fingers are all the way down to the furthest point away from you. Today, my furthest point is my big toe. If I wanted to do some ankle mobility, my furthest point, I would make it my heel, and I would point my toe inwards. And I'm going to make my big toe the furthest point today. So lengthening through that, and breathe. Let's windmill arm to that thigh, reach that right arm over. And I'm holding onto thigh or back of the thigh, not the knee joint. It's real easy to let that hand slip right there to that knee joint because it kind of naturally just goes there. You don't want pressure on that knee joint. Use that nice strong thigh to have that support there. There we go. Good. And release that. Let's turn this into our supported pigeon. Back heel, just like it was for our crescent, back heel is lifted, leg is nice and long. This is a good calf stretch today. I'm feeling this, feeling the calf today. It's good. Let's lengthen up through our arms. Maybe there's a slight back bend going on here. It's a natural one because of the way that we are with our leg up on the chair like this. There's an itty bitty back bend, whether you can like know it or not. So it's good. It's a good stretch right here. And then let's forward fold it. So your forward fold, you are either on your hands, on those elbows, or all the way forward. And use that breath, and remember not to let that straight leg, that foot that's on the floor, don't let it just hang out and go to sleep. We want that active. We want to keep it active. So that might mean by constantly focusing on flexing that foot, or maybe you need to move it a little bit. Maybe you need to have it like slightly moving just to make sure that you're keeping it aware and awake. Good, let's lengthen back up through this. Reach back up through those arms. And then release that. Nice. All right. Let's go into our warriors, our supported warrior. So warrior 2, supported. Got our right knee nice and bent. Left leg is still nice and straight. And we've got our ankle, because it's our warriors, whenever we do warrior poses, that foot, that back foot, the lengthened leg, toe is pointed inwards. So we want that toe pointed inwards. We want our heel the furthest away. So let's lengthen through our arms, strong legs, strong torso, strong abdominals, strong chest, strong arms, strong neck, face relaxed. And breathe. Let's drop that back arm. Take our palm up. Peaceful warrior here, or reverse warrior. Reaching up through this and breathe. From our peaceful warrior, let's take it back to warrior 2. So back into proud warrior. Nice strong proud warrior again. Then from our proud warrior, we're going to go into side angle pose. So taking that arm, but again, remember, we're not putting all our weight here. It's kind of a barely there thing. And then reaching that other arm over. Other arm, that bicep is going to come right on the side of the face or on your ear. We want it right there so that you get that nice, good chest stretch right here. And breathe it. We've got that torso opening, just like we did in that seated spinal twist. We've got that torso opening in this side angle pose, and breathe. And then let's bring this back up, warrior 2, once again. And breathe. And release. Good. All right, so we have got supported crescent on the other side. So let's take that left leg to the right side of the chair. Let's take our right leg behind us. Woo! Lengthen through that right leg behind us. Keep that heel lifted. Reach up through those arms. We've got this wonderful, ooh yeah, wonderful crescent pose right here. I love the supported crescent pose. So good. Reaching up through that. Let's go ahead and take that left hand down to the left side of the chair. Reach this over. And get that good stretch right here from our fingers all the way down the front lateral part of the body, down through the abs, hip flexor, quadricep, down to the back of the calf. That heel, that Achilles tendon, because that heel is lifted. Good, let's take hands right to the waist, or that front hand is on the thigh, and we've got that nice twist. And either looking to the side, or again, if you're challenging your neck, and if it feels okay. If it's painful, you don't need to, but if you're challenging, maybe looking, taking your eyes and looking back at the back of your heel. And not forgetting to breathe. Use that big deep breath to expand on the inhale and contract and smooth that out on the exhale. Good, let's bring this back to center. Let's give our left leg the seat of the chair. Let's take our right leg off to the side. And I'm having same thing I did on the other side. So whatever you did on your other side, remember what you, and do it on this side. So I had my toe out on the other side, and then have my toe out on this side. Very good. Let's go ahead and reach up through this. Oh, nice gate pose. Reach that up, and let's drop that left hand down and reach this over. And breathe that here. Good, let's windmill this arm and reach this over. Same thing, my hand automatically went to my knee joint. Don't put it there. Go to your thigh. Or if you're super duper flexible, you're down at your calf. So it's whatever, wherever it works for you, just not on your knee joint. You don't want that pressure on that joint. Don't want to cause any injury or pain. That's not looking for pain today. And breathe. Good. And then release that. Very nice. Let's turn it into pigeon on this side. Let's keep that back leg nice and active. Heel is lifted, leg is lengthened. Let's reach up through this. Reach up through those arms. And let's go ahead and hinge this forward or fold this forward, either on the hands, on the elbows, or all the way down. And lengthening through that and breathing. And again, if you have to keep movement so that that straight leg doesn't fall asleep or that you forget it's there, then keep moving it or keep flexing through that foot, breathing into that. And let's reach back up through this. Lengthen back up through those arms, reach back up through that. Very good. And then release. Let's take that left leg off to the side and go into our warriors on this side. So we've got that nice bent knee, left leg, straight leg on the right side. Let's take our arms out, strong legs. So strong legs, strong torso, strong chest, strong neck, strong arms. Relax that face and breathe in this proud warrior. And I kind of like record this in my mind of how I feel in this proud warrior with the support. And then when I do this without the chair, I'm like, yes, I'm just as strong without the chair. Or use my imagination. Yes. Drop that back arm, take our palm up, and let's go into that peaceful or reverse warrior. I'm definitely not this low in my proud warrior without the chair. So that's the difference too. And breathe. And let's take it back into that warrior two, proud warrior. So finding that very strong pose right here. Get that nice deep breath in. And then let's go into side angle pose. So arm to the thigh, other arm over, finding that strong side angle. And that might cause your hip to cramp, especially remember because we're not putting all of our weight into that arm, which would be really easy if we did. Then it's like, okay, everything can hang out here. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure that our legs are still working and our core is still working here. Good, go ahead and bring this up, back into proud warrior. Very nice. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And then release that down. Good, we've got our nice wide legs, grab your blocks. Let's take our blocks to the inside of our feet. We're gonna do our wide-legged spinal twist. Let's go left. Let's take our left hand to block and open to the right. Yes, and breathe it here. Inhale and exhale. Let's inhale, sweep this up center. As we exhale, let's drop that right hand down and left arm opens up. Good, and breathe. And inhale and sweep this up. And release that down. Very nice. Let's take those legs together and put our blocks where we want them. We're gonna go into our standing forward fold because we're gonna get our legs all awake now. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Dive it down and over, seated forward fold. Got that nice strong seated forward fold. Let's plant our feet strongly into the floor. Plant your hands where you need them. And then let's lift our glutes up off the chair. So let's go ahead and lift glutes up off of the chair. Lengthening through the backs of our legs. So good. Hamstring. For sure, hamstring. Feeling that. Let's inhale and lengthen into a flat back. So we've got a tabletop. Nice strong table here. And then release it into that forward fold. Take a seat back in your chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Hands back to those blocks. Let's lift our glutes up off the chair. Standing forward fold. Very nice. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Let's add in a mountain pose. So let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flat back, look forward. So nice tabletop. Exhale, release. Take a seat back in the chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Plant our feet. Let's lift our glutes up off the chair. Standing forward fold. Good. Inhale and lengthen. Flat back, tabletop. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Adding on as we exhale, let's cactus this back. Shoulder blades together. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Staying in our standing forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus those arms. Inhale and lift. And release those arms to our sides. Very nice. All right, let's grab your chair, place it. Let me make sure that's in the camera view. I know my mat is very far away today. Okay, there we go. All right, so we've got our chair. Grab your chair, grab a strap, grab whatever you need for final relaxation when we get there, and grab a block. So have your strap within your reaching distance as well. But let's take ourselves down onto the floor, scoot ourselves close to the chair. If you need extra support for your legs today, then go ahead and use the wall. You can scoot yourself against your wall, and you can have your legs supported against the wall the whole time. Otherwise, you've got your glutes super close to your chair. Maybe if you've got a chair like I do, I mean, most of you, everybody, yeah. Maybe your glutes are underneath your chair. You're just super duper duper close. Let's take that block or your stiff pillows or your sacks of books with a blanket over it and place it underneath your sacrum for support, because we're going to go into our inversion, our shoulder stand, modified shoulder stand. So we've got that low back supported. Let's take our palms facing up, opening that up. And let's lengthen up through our legs. So we're lifting our legs up towards the ceiling. And you can have stillness here. You can be pointing and flexing. You could be rotating ankles. So whatever feels best for you in this inversion, meaning that our feet are higher, legs are higher, then our hearts and our heads. So we are giving our circulation a break, helping with that circulation actually. And you can have legs together, you can have legs apart. Again, whatever feels best for you today. You can have feet together, knees apart. Sometimes that feels really good too. Or just those knees bent. You could even do that too. You could have those knees kind of bent, flexed feet. But we've got our legs, or keep the knees bent a little bit more and have you're almost in a plow here. Like a super bent leg plow. But just having the legs above the heart, that's the thing, above the head, above the heart. It kind of just depends on what feels best for you in the moment, in the day. This actually feels good. Not have my legs super extended again, because I've got the sore abdominals and the sore groin hip flexor muscles from being sick. So it kind of feels good to be like this. Feels good on the ankles too, to do some nice ankle rotation. Just enjoy this inversion right here. Or maybe you have your legs supported up against a wall. And let's go ahead and release one leg, release the other leg. With our legs back on chair, let's take our right ankle to our left thigh. Go ahead and press that right inner thigh away. And release that. Let's switch sides. Take our left ankle, place it on right thigh, press that inner left thigh away. And release. Good. Take that block out from underneath your sacrum. You can scoot your chair away. Grab your strap and then grab whatever you need for final relaxation. If you use an eye pillow, regular pillow blanket. We've got our strap. Let's take that strap around our right foot. Lengthen through our left leg. Pull that knee into, the chest. Yes. Strap is around the foot. Knee is held into the chest. You're giving it a nice big hug. And then let's go ahead and press through our heel to the ceiling. Use that strap to pull that leg towards you. Good. Just another extra hamstring curl stretch right here. Or not hamstring curl, but hamstring stretch. Let's take our strap into our left hand and let's go ahead and drop this leg across the body. So you've got a deep spinal twist here. Maybe you're able to put your right arm out to the side. Maybe if your neck will let you, you can look over to the right. And breathe. And bring that leg back to center. Pull that towards you. Bend our other leg. Let's release that and release that right leg. Take that strap around left foot. Lengthen through our right leg. So right leg is nice and long now. Bend that left knee. Hug that knee in. Pull that in. Hug that in. Very good. Let's press through that heel to the ceiling. Lengthening that. Use that strap. Pull that strap towards you. Good stretch in the hamstring. Good stretch in that leg. Let's keep our strap in our right hand and let's drop this across the body. Deep twist on this other side. Left arm out if that's available. Looking to the left. And let's bring that back to center. Pull that towards you, bend at the other leg, and then let's release that. And let's move into final relaxation. So grab that eye pillow if you've got one, or regular pillow or blanket. Maybe put your eye pillow over your eyes, and let's lengthen through our legs towards one end of the room. Reach through our arms towards the other end. Add a few inches to your height here. Really reach or yawn, like I really reach through that body. Inhale it deeply. And with an exhale, allow yourself to sink, to settle. Let those feet naturally fall open. Those arms open, chest is open to the sky. Face is relaxed. Eyes are relaxed. Relax that chin. Release that jaw. Just relax and release that jaw. Let that fall open. And slowing that breathing down, allowing yourself these few moments of quiet. And still relaxing, let's bend those knees. And tuck that tailbone under, maybe flattening that back against the floor. And then drop those knees over to your most comfortable side. And take yourself onto your side for a few breaths here. And then let's slowly begin to press ourselves up. Bring ourselves up into a seated pose that feels strong and supportive for you. Oh, maybe those muscles feel lengthened and strengthened after the practice today. I love this kneeling pose. I love the stretch of the front of the feet. It feels so good. Let's inhale and sweep those arms up. Bring our palms together and exhale, eyes following our fingers. Take our chin to chest. Lift our head center. Take our fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Take our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. Take our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply and exhale. And again, inhale it deeply. And a big cleansing exhale. And thank you for joining me in the practice today. Have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you next time.